But you were talking about seven siblings? You got
Yeah,
seven
yeah.
siblings?
I mean technically it's four or yeah, technically it's four, I think. Because we're fostering right yeah, four. Because we're fostering. So it's like they aren't like actually siblings because most of them will probably go back, but still treat them like siblings, you know?
Yeah. What's that like? I've never experienced foster siblings, like trying to connect and live with people that are not really
That's
used to having.
yeah, yeah. That's probably what the next like single is gonna be about. It's not like the easiest thing. Most of the time when you think about like the foster stuff, you think about the kids like that are in it, which is obviously the most important part. Like
Yeah.
their lives are not the greatest, but it also sucks on like the family's part because you get connected to them, like thinking you might get to keep them like their siblings. Like it's like you have a kid for like a year, like a sibling for a year, and then they just get like taken away kind of. But yeah, yeah.
Yeah, I didn't realize how difficult of a process it was. I had a friend who got married and she is fostering kids now, and it's a lot of work.
Yeah, it's not.
They make it
Yeah,
really hard to
doing visits all the time and stuff.
yeah.
Yeah.
Have your family done that for a long have your family has your family done that for a long time?
Yeah. One of my siblings we adopted. Her name is Anna. We adopted her like, or we had her since she was a baby. Like as soon as she was born, we got her out the hospital because her mom was on something. I don't know. Um, and we ended up getting to adopt her, and then that was like 5 years ago, and or no, 6 years ago, something. I don't know. And then we recently got back into it. Um, but it's just crazy. It's a lot all the time.
Yeah,
Yeah,
where do you fall as far as ages go? Because you're 15, right?
yeah, yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Um, yeah. I'm the oldest out of all of us.
Out of
The
all
the young
seven, wow. Okay.
yeah, the youngest is I think like almost or no, I think she just turned a year old. She's I think we're gonna get a keeper hopefully. But yeah, yeah,
Awesome. That's
yeah.
cool. Um, what is something that you see in the world that you wish was different?
I mean, if I had a wish, I would be for everyone to be a believer, believe in God, because I feel like that would make the world, perfect. But it's not easy to do. Probably won't happen. Um, but that or I don't know. Yeah, right now, especially in Arizona, there's like people coming from California, and there's way more like homeless people and like tweakers everywhere. So I would probably want to change that because that's where I live. But
Yeah, yeah. How did you say you're in Phoenix or are you outside of Phoenix?
yeah, 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 I'm
Okay,
in
pretty
Phoenix.
close. Yeah. I've only been to well, I've been to Phoenix, but I spent more time in like Tucson area, but Tucson's
Yeah,
pretty nice. I liked
yeah.
it. I don't think I could deal with the summers, but it's
So it's like 110 right now.
wow, that's insane.
Yeah, we're
Not
in a
a
hood.
good time to shoot outside. No buckets outside right now.
Oh, I'll wait till nighttime.
Yeah. How long have you been hooping for?
Pretty much my whole life. I mean, yeah, it started as soon as I could like play basketball, and then when I was about 7, I kind of like stopped for a little bit because I started skateboarding, which actually that was like I got really good at skateboarding. Like I almost got sponsored by a company called Goldwing or something like that. Yeah. Wait, no, AZ Laminates, AZ Laminates. Um, I almost got sponsored by them when I was like 11. And then I just didn't like the like community in skateboarding. I still skateboard and stuff. I just didn't like the community because there's just like a lot of smoking everywhere and don't like that. Um, and then I left that and I got back into basketball and then started playing basketball for my school. My dad started coaching, shouldn't coach his son. It's always a little weird.
Yeah.
Um, but yeah, then been playing. I started playing high school basketball in 7th grade. Yeah, but
Wow. That's pretty impressive.
I mean, it's not a big high school. We've been a CAA the whole time. We do like this upcoming year, we're moving up to AIA. So we're not a huge school. We're pulling from like 200 people. So
I mean, it's still an accomplishment. What do you think drives you to do so much? Being, I feel like a lot of times the oldest sibling, I don't know, the oldest siblings that I've seen in a lot of families do a lot less and go under the radar. And it seems like you've kind of gone out and, taken upon yourself to learn skateboarding,
Yeah,
basketball, rap at 15 already.
yeah. I'm always, I don't know. I'm just always trying to do something. I think I got that from my dad because he just like just always grinding, doing something. My mom too, actually. They're all, all just work hard. But I don't know, just trying to keep myself occupied all the time. I did art for a little bit, like did a little YouTube channel, deleted that. But I don't know, yeah, just always trying to do something.
What kind of art were you getting into?
I did like more realistic stuff most of the time. Yeah, I got pretty good at art too. Most of the time when I do something, either like I get like decent at it. I don't like I try to strive for greatness, But just like mainly like realistic stuff, kind of whatever I felt. I drew a lot of like people, like faces and stuff like that.
Was that something your dad did as well that got you into it, or what drew you
Uh,
to drawing?
yeah, no, that was my mom does art. I think I got that from her. She's good at art and stuff. And then yeah, I just started. I mean, everyone like doodles and like draw like little sketches, on papers and stuff. And I just like doing it more, I guess. And which I'll still do that. All the things I do is still like they come into one thing, being like a little creative. I think that's what like ties music ties everything together a little bit.
Yeah, no, I mean that's very true. I mean, you got album artwork, right? You got that's like a piece of it. You got, you know, there's a lot of artists that are skaters or participate in
Mhm.
sports, and I think that all kind of ties together. I don't think one thing has to be the main thing. I think you can have, multiple
Yeah,
aspects of things you like. I think it's important to have that too. And, your main thing isn't going how you want it to. It's good to have other things to like fall back on and get your mind off of it.
yeah, for sure. Yeah, yeah.
So with that, what are when you hit like roadblocks in your music and it's not sounding the way you want it to sound, what is your process like when things aren't going well?
Um, just like I don't know, searching up stuff like when I hit that roadblock, it's usually I'm focused on that. Like nothing else, like nothing can distract me. I'm trying to get that done at the moment just to be able to get music out faster. So probably like calling up someone or like looking up YouTube videos, just trying to get it done as fast as I can so I can like get the get the roadblock over with.
Are there like influencers that you follow that create music stuff specifically, or is it just like random searches?
Yeah, I follow a lot of music artists. Like I try to that's for because I really like doing features with like people, so I'm always looking for like underground artists, kind of like how you're doing it, but you interview them.
Yeah.
I'm just always trying to find like artists that like are good, but also not like huge because I can't get with the huge artists. Um, like for my most recent like album that did go on Spotify, I think I had 3 features on there, and they're all really good. Um, but yeah.
Was there was a song? No, I think that was on Lost. That had a feature with, I don't want to butcher her name, but it was like Kalia,
Yeah,
maybe.
yeah, that
That
was the
almost
album.
sounded like an NF feature or something. Like her voice
Yeah,
almost sounded like she could have been from like an NF song when I heard it.
yeah. Yeah, that was on the album before. She goes to our church too. But yeah, I just knew she could sing and then got it on a feature, which I liked the song a lot. It was the hook was a cover of a worship song and then rapped to a beat after it.
That's super cool. Do you
Yeah.
think that's a route you would maybe go, is some like doing some stuff in church with it too? Just with
Um,
being involved in church?
yeah, I don't know if rapping would you'd be able to like, rap like at church. That might I haven't like seen that. That would be cool. But I don't know if I could sing. I've ever like tried that. So I mean like I'll play guitar and stuff. I'm not crazy good at it, but if I was good at one of those things, I would, yeah, it would be cool to do like worship or something.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
Yeah.
Well, thank you so much for taking some time out of your day to sit down and get to know you a little bit better.
Yeah.
This is open with a 0. Is there anything else you'd like to share with everybody before we wrap things up?
No, I think I got everything.
All right. Well, thank you so much for your time. I really appreciate it. And best of luck with the new single coming out soon. Do you know when that's coming out? Just so people know. Or
I don't know yet.
all
Don't have
right,
a date.
single coming out soon. Soon. Probably within a month or so. You put out stuff pretty quickly. But all right. Thanks so much for your time. I appreciate it. You have a good rest of your day.